Ryan sucks.
Drace
Hey,
follows.
shut up! Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Duel Bros. I'm just gonna do a Dark Magician deck profile I've been working on. It's got some bystials in it. I don't know what else to say. If you like it, make sure you like and subscribe. You don't really have to subscribe, just like the video. Don't, appreciate it. I mean, you don't really need to subscribe.
We're at 75 subscribers.
Yeah, but
at moment of recording, that number needs to go up so we can do more expensive decks.
I guess subscribe so that Ryan could do more expensive decks.
Both of us are gonna do more expensive decks.
Okay, yeah, Ryan wants us to do more expensive decks, so I guess you guys have to subscribe. I'm sorry.
So he come off of this hobby.
He kind of bullied you guys. Okay, anyway, intro's too long. Okay, I got a Dark Magician profile for you. Here we go. As per usual, we gotta start off with 3 Magician Souls. Alright. I'm only gonna run 1 Effect Veiler in this deck profile just for my hand trap. I have a few more though. Running 1 Ghost Ogre for another light. You'll see why shortly. I have 2 Ash Blossoms. I think pretty much every deck should at least have 2 Ash Blossoms in it. I know it sounds broken, but the way meta games are now, you need at least 2 Ash Blossoms in every deck. At least 2. Alright. We got 3 rods. Y'all know what Magician Rod does. It searches any spell or trap that specifically lists Dark Magician in your deck, and you can add to your hand. That is your normal summons. For the bystial package, we're running 1 bystial Sorin, bystial Magna Hunt. That's just for the level 6 bystials. If y'all want to know what they do, if bystial Sorin is sent to the graveyard, I can send any bystial monster in my deck to the grave, which would possibly be Lebellion, or I can send any spell or trap. That's 1 bystial spell or trap from my deck to my grave. Pretty much when I do that, it's going to be if I already have Branded Beast on the field, because with Branded Beast on the field, I can recur my spells and traps from the graveyard, at least my bestial spells and traps. And Magna Hunt, during the end phase, I can add 1 dragon from my deck to my hand, and that's where Timaeus, the United Dragon, is going to come in at. That'll be like a free add to my hand, and he's a walking poly. I've got 1 Apprentice Illusion Magician, basically for my 2000 buff. Because if she's in my hand or on the field and I have a spellcaster on the field, I'll send her to the grave and then I can gain 2,000 life, 2,000 attack. And then I can usually swing through my opponents, or if my opponent is stupid enough to attack me, I can, fake him out like Ryan does because he's stupid. I got 1 Dark Magician Girl in here. Pretty much for Soul Servant. I've got 3 Dark Magicians in here, and I don't care what you guys say in the comments, man. You guys are just jealous, but 3 Dark Magicians is good. I know it sounds weird, but but if you don't want to run 2, if you don't want to run 3, you can just run 2. And if I had any suggestions, I'd just throw in another Effect Veiler, just to have it. If you really don't want to run 3 Dark Magicians, that's good like that. Just how the deck is, because once I show you how the deck continues, you'll understand. But if you really don't want to take out the 1, just throw another Effect Veiler in there. That'll help balance it out even more. But I guess since you guys say three's not the way to go, I like 3. You'll see at this duel. Ryan's trying to rush me, guys. Thumbs down for Ryan. Leave thumbs down in the comments for Ryan. Make sure you guys say boo, Ryan. Alright, we got 3 Illusions of Chaos. That's our ritual monster to search any monster that specifically lists Dark Magician in my deck, and I can add it to my hand. So I have Rod for my spells and traps, and I have Illusion for my monsters. There's my 1 Timaeus that I'm running in my deck. Also, for running up my bestial monsters, I have the bestial Lebellion.
That should be your alternative instead of a second Effect Veiler.
Running at 1. You know what? No, he's already in there.
I know. Put him at 2.
Oh,
Wouldn't
wow.
hurt.
Ryan suggests that Tamias be put at 2, but I'm a little skeptical.
Well, I mean, if you're putting Dark Magician down to 2, it wouldn't hurt to put Tamias to 2.
With the deck profile I have, you're going to need 3 Dark Magicians. I'm just wanting you guys to know. I've got 2 Dark Magic Circles. I've got 1 Branded Regain. Branded Regain pretty much says if any card is banished, I can return it to the deck. And then, as long as it's a light or dark, and I can return it to the deck, and I can draw 1 card. Also, if my opponent normal or special summons a monster, I can special summon a bystial from my graveyard. It's a way to recur Lebellion and Magna Hunt to get my dragon searches. Also, it gets Lebellion on the field. It's pretty nice, and I can recur it with Branded Beast. 1 field spell, Magician Salvation. It'll set Eternal Soul from my deck to my field. 3 copies of Soul Servant. This basically goes with my Dark Magician Girl for my draws. You know, you stack to the top of the deck, any card. Doesn't have to be spell or trap, doesn't have to be monster. Any card that specifically lists Dark Magician, stack it to the top of the deck. Have Dark Magician Girl on the field or in the graveyard. 2 draws. Illusion of Magic. I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, look, another card to add Dark Magician into your hand. Well, just hold up. Just hold up. Because y'all are tripping right now. Alright, I know what y'all are thinking, but just work with me on this. I'm running 3 Secrets of Dark Magic. That's where the fusions are going to pop off, and with the dragons that I have, it's going to pop off. You just wait. That's pretty much my fusion, and with Tamias, that's another fusion, and I'm running 1 Magicalized Fusion to fuse with my graveyard, so it's going to be a lot of fusions going off all at once. It's a horde ton, especially with each dragon that I have. I'm running 1 Called by the Grave just to stop any hand traps. 1 pre-prep. 2 Eternal Souls. 1 Branded Beast to recur my branded spells and traps. And to round it all off, Include of the Branded. Include of the Branded is a really nice card. If I control 1 bystial monster during either player's turn, when my opponent would tribute. Wait, hold on. While you control a bystial monster, banish any monsters that would be sent to the opponent's graveyard as tribute for ritual summon, or as materials for fusion, synchro, or link. It doesn't do XYZs, but...
It's nothing gets to the graveyard for their summon.
Shut up, Ryan!
Banish them. Where to go to the graveyard if they don't go to the graveyard.
Any extra deck monster will go to the graveyard, except for pendulums and XYZs.
Well, the materials.
Yeah. You see, Ryan sucks.
Trace follows.
Shut up! Extra deck, we're gonna go 1 Imbuke World Chalice. 1 Security Dragon, just for our Link 2s. Wee Witch, just for 1 more Link 2. Also, nice effect, goes to the graveyard. You can add 1 Dark Monster from your graveyard to your hand. That's where your Rod's going to come in. That's a good way to recur your Rod. Also off its own effect. 1 Black Luster Soldier of Chaos for our Link 3s. That's all for our links. As for our XEs, we're running 1 Big Eye 11. We're running 1 Naruto, the Morale Leader. His effect stops pretty much 1 spell or trap. It is basically a solemn, but it's not a speed spell 3, but it stops any spell or trap activation. And you can summon Ebon Illusion on top, so that's like an extra summon. Plus, it gets another Dark Magician out of your deck, so you don't have to worry about overstretching for Dark Magicians. You can literally get them all out of there, and you don't even have to worry about drawing into them. That's all for our XZs. For our fusions, we have 1 Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. 2 copies of the Dark Magicians. We're also running 2 copies of Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, just to protect our Eternal Souls and all of our other spells and traps. We're running 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon.
You can put that up.
You can, please, if you can, increase the numbers. Feel free to take out 1 of the Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, and 1 the Dark Magicians, or the Dark Magician girl, the Dragon Knight. Possibly keep her and take out the one Dark Magicians and double up if you can, triple up on your Dragoons. I've only got the one, but even with the one, it still works fine. One Master of Chaos. That's our fusion with our Ritual and our Dark Magician. It's very nice for the deck and the way that it's set up because I have a lot of lights in this deck. And if I tribute, while I control this monster, if I tribute a light and a dark monster, I can banish, not destroy, banish all, monsters my opponent controls. It's a good field wipe and it's easy to get out. And to round it all off, we have Quintet Magician. That's for my Magicianalized Fusion. I can have 5 fusions in my graveyard, and with a lot of with a lot of the fusion summoning we'll be doing, I'm pretty sure we'll stack up that graveyard nice and full with spellcasters. Alright guys, that's it for the deck profile. I know it was long, man. Thanks for y'all for sticking with us to the end, but guess what? It's over now. Now you can go, like and subscribe like you guys said you would. Remember from the beginning.
Also, give Konami your money to get this deck.
What? No. Don't.
What? I mean, if they're making the deck, they have to give money to Konami to get the cards to make the deck. I mean, that is how it works.
This is Dual Bro signing off. You guys be good. Live Moss.